Welcome to a special celebrity edition of Eggheads, the show where a team of 5 quiz challengers pit their wits against possibly the greatest quiz team in Britain. Here they are, the Eggheads. You ready for some moves, Eggs?
Yeah, definitely.
Well, let's see. Doing their best to put on a sparkling performance against our team of quiz Goliaths today are 11 left feet. Now, the talent on this team have all graced the Strictly Come Dancing ballroom. And if that wasn't exciting enough, in an Eggheads first, the challengers have brought an extra member to hopefully help them waltz their way to a win. So, let's meet them.
My name's Cassidy Little. I'm a retired Lance Corporal from the Royal Marine Commandos, and I won the People Strictly with the beautiful Natalie Lowe.
Hi, I'm Jay McGuiness, and I'm a member of The Wanted and won Strictly 2015 with Aliona Villani.
Hi, I'm Robin Windsor, an ex-professional dancer on Strictly Come Dancing, most remembered for dancing with the wonderful Lisa Riley.
Hi, I'm Anthony Ogogo, a boxer. I was in Strictly 2015. However, if you blinked, you may not have saw me because I left quite early.
Hi, my name's Karen Clifton, and I'm a professional dancer on Strictly Come Dancing, and I was lucky enough to be partnered with Jeremy Vine.
My name's Kevin Clifton, better known as Kevin from Grimsby. I'm a professional dancer on Strictly Come Dancing.
So, Cassidy and team, hello.
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 Great to see you. Cassidy, explain the team name that you've chosen, 11 left feet.
Well, there's 12 of us. There's 12 feet here, supposedly. There are 6 people, but unfortunately, I'm obviously missing one. So if you take one out, you end up with 11.
That's quite a good way of illustrating it, actually.
Yeah.
OK. Quizzing is the key here, Cassidy. Have you been doing a battle plan? Have you had a team meeting?
I'll be honest, these guys have been practicing quite hard upstairs, and before they got here, I haven't at all.
Now, at the end, we have got the legends, Karen and Kevin Clifton, playing together. So are you going to go in the booth together then?
Yes,
I think
apparently.
so.
We're hoping that our 2 brains might equal at least half of one of the Eggheads' brains.
But what happens if one of you says it's one answer and the other says the other, and there's how are you going to deal with that?
I think we're going to have to compromise.
No, I think you know, Jeremy, that we're going to go with Karen's answer.
That's what I mean, compromising.
Yeah, that's the correct answer, yeah. This is already a lot of fun. Here we go. Every day there is £1,000 worth of cash up for grabs for our challengers' chosen charity. However, if they fail to defeat the Eggheads, the prize money rolls over to the next show. So, 11 left feet. The challengers actually won the last game, which proves it can be done. That means there's £1,000 that says you can't beat the Eggheads today. Do you want to give it a go?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
All right. The first head-to-head battle is on the subject of arts and books. So...
OK, I'd like some input here. Anybody particularly good with art and or books?
I haven't read a book since I was 16. That doesn't sound good.
I'll be a maybe if no one else feels confident.
We got a maybe. Maybe is a confident.
Maybe is the best answer.
Right, it looks like our maybe. Monsieur Le Jay here.
Yeah, I know, he reads. Now, Jay, who would you like to take on?
Well, I know Dave is great at sport, so let's get you out of the running for that one later. I think I will try you.
Nice strategic
That's
move.
interesting.
I've got your back, guys. I mean, not now, I'm going to be terrible, but you're out of the game.
Let's see. Jay from 11 left feet taking on tremendous knowledge Dave from the Eggheads. To ensure there's no conferring, would you please both take your positions in our famous question room? Arts and books is the subject, Jay, and you're against Dave. And would you like to go first or second?
I'll go second, please.
OK, so Dave starts. Here is your question. What French term, meaning open air, refers to the practice of finishing an entire painting whilst outdoors? Plein air, au naturel, or al fresco?
It's just the definition of total brain freeze here. I'm going to go al fresco, but that's me. Yeah, al fresco.
Man, I can't believe you've done that, because that's not French, is it?
No, it isn't.
What's happened there?
It's brain freeze.
Plein air is the answer we wanted, and au naturel would mean in the nude.
Yeah.
All right, here's your question. Now you need to press the advantage, Jay, OK? Don't let him back in. According to a line in Shakespeare's Henry IV, Part 1, what is the better part of valour? Discretion, attention, or contrition?
I'm going to say it's between the first and last one, because I assume that they mean not being big-headed while you do it. So would that be discretion or contrition? I'm going to just go with discretion, please.
Discretion is the better part of valour. That's right.
Yeah.
Well done, Jay.
Oh, yes.
Oh, Dave, right, let's see. Which British artist designed the cover of BT's Bradford and District 1989 telephone directory? Dave, Lucian Freud, David Hockney, or Tracy Emin?
David Hockney's from Bradford, so I'm going to go David Hockney.
David Hockney is the right answer. All right, so, Jay, just keep on keeping on. Get this one right, the next one right, you're in the final round. Which British author was awarded the 1907 Nobel Prize for Literature in consideration of, and this is the quote, the power of observation, originality of imagination, virility of ideas, and remarkable talent for narration which characterize his creations? And the options are these: Rudyard Kipling, Thomas Hardy, or P.G. Wodehouse?
Okay, I mean, this one, I only really know anything by Rudyard Kipling. I mean, it's as good a guess as any I can have, I think, so I'm sure there are people groaning if this is wrong, but I'm going to go with Rudyard Kipling.
Rudyard Kipling is right. Well done.
Boom!
Jay.
Wow, that's...
And so Hardy was still alive then, right?
Oh, yes, definitely.
And P.G. Wodehouse, was he quite young then?
Quite young.
Yes.
All right. Oh, Dave. What is it? Al fresco, Dave?
Al fresco.
Yeah.
I'm going to be thrown out al fresco.
Yeah. Well, it's going to happen if you get this wrong.
Yep.
Quatermain's terms, The Common Pursuit and Hidden Laughter, are plays by which English writer? Dave, is it Terence Rattigan, Joe Orton, or Simon Gray?
I don't know. I'm going to rule out Joe Orton. It's between the two. I've been thrown out by Terence Rattigan before, so I'll try him again. Terence Rattigan.
You've done it again. It's wrong.
Simon Gray.
Yeah, Simon Gray's the answer. Well done, Jay. That's it. You're in the final round. How about that? Yeah. Took on an egghead and emerged triumphant, and you will be in the final round, Jay. Dave's been knocked out. Please come back and rejoin your teams. As it stands, 11 left feet have not lost any brains from the final round yet. The Eggheads have lost a brain. You had this amazing run against the celebs, didn't you? You won 19 games in a row, was it? You lost the last one, and now look at you, battered and bruised. The next subject is science. Ah, bit of silence there. Science now.
You fancy it?
Somebody has to go, and I don't
I
like...
sort of fancied it, but it's not like real science. It's like weird science.
It can be birds and plants.
I will take a B team for this one.
I think you should do it because you're the captain.
Then I will take the hit. I will take the hit. I will do science, because I am science-y.
All right, Cassidy from 11 left feet. But against whom?
I think you should go with Judith.
Judith. Jeremy, I'm going to go with Judith, please.
All right, Cassidy from 11 left feet taking on Judith on science. It's not your favourite, is it?
Not exactly.
Please go to the question room now. So, Cassidy, you came to the UK to do comedy initially.
Yes, but there's a slight flaw in that, Jeremy.
Go on.
I'm not funny.
Oh, what? So you did some stand-up and you decided that was not for you?
I've actually been booed out of the Comedy Store twice.
Oh, really?
Yes, absolutely.
And in between the comedy and the dancing, the Marines took you out to Afghanistan?
Yes, twice. I volunteered for 2 tours of Afghanistan. The first one was as a soldier, as a GD, general duty soldier, and the second one was as a medic, which unfortunately was cut short along with my leg.
Then we get to Strictly and the people Strictly, and you danced with Natalie. What was that like for you?
Incredible. Natalie is a very good friend of mine, and she's a very patient woman, and she, to be honest with you, she won that. I was kind of dragged along kicking and screaming.
Here we are on science. Cassidy, do you want to go first or second?
I'll probably go first on this one. I don't think that we're going to get lucky twice in a row on the old going seconds.
All right, here we go. Science, your first question. Good luck. When is adrenaline typically produced in the human body? Is it when excited or stressed, when asleep, or when bored?
Jeremy, could you spell the question backwards, please? I'll be honest with you. Adrenaline is created when you're excited or stressed. I know this from experience.
When excited or stressed is quite right. Have you got a question wrong yet? Challenges? I don't think so. Okay, Judith, here's your question. What type of animal is the salamander? Is the salamander a fish, mammal, or amphibian?
A salamander.
Salamander.
It's not a mammal, anyhow. I think it's an amphibian. I don't think it's a fish.
Is she right, Eggheads?
She is.
Yes, you are right. Amphibian it is. All right, Cassidy. Of these 3 dinosaurs, which was believed to have been the tallest? T-Rex, Velociraptor, or Compsognathus?
Compsognathus. Well, you know, I love Jurassic Park. I'll be honest with you. I'm a big fan of the film. I thought it was great. And we all know that the velociraptors are just bigger than human beings and with that big claw thing that they've got. The T-Rex is a ginormous animal with ginormous teeth that eat people on the toilet. I would say that because they reference in the books a dinosaur called the Compies, which are very small dinosaurs. So I'm going to go with T-Rex.
I love you. Well, this is all out of Jurassic World, basically, but it's working. T-Rex is right.
Yeah.
Playing amazing. They're playing like they dance, this team. Okay, Judith, which organ of the human body is located directly beneath the liver? Is this the heart, gallbladder, or voice box?
Well, heart's there, voice box there. I imagine the gallbladder. Where is your liver? I think it's this side, isn't it? Gallbladder.
Gallbladder is right. Okay, Cassidy, get this one right. Put a bit of pressure on Judith. Which of these types of bird typically has the largest wingspan? Flamingo, condor, or golden eagle?
Look, I'll be honest with you. My instinct is to go with condor because I know eagles are big, proud animals. I'm going to go with condor.
Let's check with the eggheads. Eggs?
Totally right.
Condor is correct.
Go on.
This is a really interesting contest. Okay, Judith, you need to get this right to stay in. Which of these is a type of extinct zebra? Is it quagga, thylacine, or great auk?
I have no idea what a thylacine is. It doesn't sound like an animal at all. But it's a quagga.
Quagga is the right answer, so 3-3 after 3 questions. We go to sudden death, Cassidy. It gets a bit harder.
I'm overjoyed, Jeremy.
I don't give you alternative answers. The 2 living species of the family Hippopotamidae are the common hippopotamus and which other much smaller relative?
How about, I'm going to make it up. I'm going to go with like Hippopotamus minora or something like that.
Okay, Hippopotamus minora. I mean, you are so on the right track. It's pygmy hippopotamus. Karen, you said that, Karen, did you? Karen said that here.
Well, thanks, Karen.
Okay, Judith can take the round now, fighting back for the eggheads. Here's your sudden death question. Ansa and Branta are the scientific names for the so-called grey and black types of which bird?
I don't know why, but geese spring to mind. I'm probably wrong, but I think that what it might be. Geese.
Geese is your answer, eggheads?
She's right.
You're right. Geese is the answer. Yes, she's taken it on sudden death there, Cassidy. Sorry.
It's okay, I hang my head high.
I can see how competitive you are. You've been knocked out, though. Return to us, please. We'll play round 3. So, things have been level up here. 11 left feet have now lost a brain from the final round. The eggheads have lost one as well. We play on. The next subject is film and TV. Who would like this?
Guys, who wants film and TV?
I think everybody.
Is it going to be the Cliftons?
Should we go for it? Do you want?
You go for it.
All right, let's do it.
So I can do this.
We've got to see this.
Okay, let's do it.
All right, it's going to be Karen and Kevin together in the booth. We've never seen this before on Eggheads, playing as a team. Or is that optimistic? And who would you like to take on, Ken K? Barry on the left, Pat in the middle, and then Steve on the right. So Barry, Pat, or Steve. Who looks like they struggle with their TV?
Oh, I have a crush on Barry.
Oh, go on, and he'll love that.
Hi, Barry.
Hi.
How are you? You want to dance?
Absolutely. All right, now I'm competitive with Barry.
So it is going to be Karen and Kevin together from 11 left feet, seeing if they can overwhelm Barry from the Eggheads, although he looks like he's already overwhelmed.
Oh, it's a dream come true.
Please, all of you, go to the question room now. Well, I can't believe you're in the booth there, Karen and Kevin.
Can't believe it either.
This is
really exciting.
It's a great Eggheads moment. Barry's excited too, Barry, aren't you?
Absolutely.
Hopefully Barry will completely just break down and get everything wrong, but we'll have to see.
Do you know, I think I've never wanted to lose a head-to-head more than this one.
Karen and Kevin, would you like to go first or second against Barry?
Let's go first.
First.
OK, you two, take your time. Playing against the great Barry, known as the Brain. Who directed the film Lock, Stock and Two Smoking Barrels? Is it Christopher Nolan, Sam Mendes or Guy Ritchie?
I think I know this one.
I think I know this one as well.
I'm pretty sure it's Guy Ritchie.
Yeah, I think it's Guy Ritchie as well. That's our answer, Guy Ritchie.
Guy Ritchie is correct.
Husband and wife teamwork.
Yeah. Okay, Barry, your question. In which TV series did Stephen Tompkinson play a priest called Peter Clifford? Ballykiss Angel, Monarch of the Glen, or Pie in the Sky?
Well, this series was set in the beautiful country of Ireland. I remember it very well. And the only one of those three that is set in Ireland is Ballykiss Angel, so that's my answer.
It is the right answer, Ballykiss Angel. All right, so your second question. Take your time. Which Doctor Who villain has been played by Roger Delgado, Anthony Ainley, and John Sim? Davros, the Master, or the Black Guardian?
What's your instinct?
Davros, for some reason.
Is it?
I don't know.
My instinct went the Master,
Okay.
but I have no logic behind that. I think we all know the outcome of this. Let's go with your answer.
Oh, if I get it wrong, I need to buy new shoes. Okay,
What?
here we go.
Answer.
Davros.
It's the Master.
Oh
no!
Oh, a disaster.
Sorry.
Told you never listen to me.
Oh. Okay, the pain of that. The answer is the Master. Barry, your question. Who played the title role in the 2016 TV drama The Night Manager? Was this Michael Sheen, Idris Elba, or Tom Hiddleston?
Oh, couldn't you have given me one I didn't know the answer to? I watched every episode of this and it was stunningly original and brilliant. And I'm so afraid to say that the answer was, unfortunately, Tom Hiddleston.
It was Tom Hiddleston, you're right. Don't worry, Karen and Kevin, you're not out of it yet, and we are very much enjoying the way you're working these out. It's Third question, get this right, put a bit of pressure on Barry. Which 2014 film stars Keanu Reeves as a hitman who comes out of retirement after thugs kill his dog? Is this John Wick, Nightcrawler, or The Guest?
Oh, that's not very nice that they killed his
I just watched
dog.
Nightcrawler, it's not that. I actually think I know it. I think we should definitely go with John Wick.
John Wick it is.
You're right. Yes! Yes! Good quizzing from the Cliftons. That's good. All right, so 2 out of 3. Is it enough to go to sudden death? If Barry gets this right, he's in the final round. Here we go. Barry, who created the TV series The Sopranos? Was it Vince Gilligan, David Chase, or David Benioff?
Do you know, I watched every single episode of The Sopranos. I could name every single cast member, but who created it? I never stopped to watch the credits at the end. But I have an awful suspicion it was David Chase.
David Chase is the right answer. 3 out of 3.
Well done, Barry.
Oh, but Clifton's well played. That was brilliant. Brilliant, brilliant quizzing. So dramatic. Karen and Kevin, thank you very much indeed. That was immense. But you've been beaten by our Eggheads, so Barry will be in the final. Please return. We got one more round to play. Can't believe it. We've lost Kevin and Karen. From the final, Kevin, you always make the final.
Not anymore.
And it sounded like there's some deal whereby if you get knocked out, you have to buy Karen new shoes.
I still can't quite work out the logic behind that.
I like it.
I like it. So Karen gets a new pair of shoes. As it stands, 11 left feet have lost 2 brains from the final round, if we count Karen and Kevin as one. The Eggheads have just lost the 1 brain, Dave. And the last subject before the final is sport. So who would like this? Anthony.
By all the faces, I think it's me.
Now, you can choose either Pat or Steve. So
Brilliant.
the 2 burly guys here.
We've got a little piece of paper before we started to show all your, all the things you've done. Stats. Oh, your stats. And both stats are pretty awesome. I mean, Pat, for your stat was just a little bit better, so I'm going to go for Steve. So it's OK.
Yeah, divide and conquer.
All right, so Anthony from 11 left feet is taking on Steve, our newest Egghead here. And just to ensure there's no conferring, please take your positions for the last time in the question room. Anthony playing sport against Steve. And Anthony, you can choose whether you go first or second.
I'm going to let Steve get the first punch in, so I'll let him go first, and I'll try to, bob and weave and come back with my own blows.
OK, Steve. Which boxer bit a chunk out of Evander Holyfield's ear in a 1997 world title bout? Lennox Lewis, Mike Tyson, or Riddick Bowe?
Yeah, I'm sure this would have been perfect for Anthony. It's Mike Tyson.
Mike Tyson is quite right. Anthony, here's your first question. Which female British tennis player achieved a career best world ranking of 9 in 2016? Johanna Konta, Laura Robson, or Naomi Brody?
I like tennis. I think it's Johanna Konta. I mean, I think she's our British female #1 at the moment, so I'll go her. Johanna Konta, please, Jeremy.
Johanna Konta is right. Well done, Anthony. Steve, your question. The winners of both the men's and women's marathons at the 2016 Olympics were athletes from which country? Tunisia, Kenya, or Japan?
Well, I think this nation is renowned for long-distance runners, if I've got it right, and that's Kenya.
Kenya is correct. Anthony, how many goals did Jamie Vardy score for Leicester City in the 2015-16 season? 14, 24, or 44?
It wasn't 14 and it wasn't 44. So I want to go 24, please.
24 is right. Well done. Well done. Okay, Steve. The brother of which golfer caused controversy with his criticisms of American golf fans on the eve of the Ryder Cup in 2016? Is it Ian Poulter, Paul Casey, or Danny Willett?
Yeah, and I think he and the team live to regret it. It was Danny Willett.
Danny Willett is right. All right, get this right, and we go to sudden death. Sophie Christiansen has won Paralympic gold medals in which sport? Anthony, is it equestrian, swimming, or athletics?
You've got me. I don't think it's swimming. I don't think it's athletics. I'm gonna purely go equestrian just because I think I'd like to have known if they were the other two, but I don't know. And if I am wrong, I'm sorry, guys, but I'm gonna go equestrian.
You're a good quizzer, Anthony. Equestrian is right. Yeah! Well done. Well done. So, 3 questions. Scores are level. Here we are again. Sudden death. It gets a bit harder. I don't give you alternatives, Anthony. Steve, your question. Sudden death. Which English Rugby Union Premiership team's badge consists of a star and a crescent?
Saracens?
Saracens is right. Anthony, which UK racecourse played host to the Derby, normally run at Epsom during both World Wars?
You've got me again. I think I'm going to go Ascot. I think it would be the obvious one to go to. So, again, it's a bit of a stab in the dark, but I'm going to go Ascot.
Newmarket is the answer, Anthony. Sorry, sudden death has knocked you out. Steve is in the final round. That's how these eggheads roll, I'm afraid. But let's see what happens. You are not out of it. You can still win, no question. We're going to play the final round. So this is what we've been playing towards. It is time for the final round, which, as always, is general knowledge. But I'm afraid those of you who lost your head-to-heads won't be allowed to take part in this round. So it is Cassidy, Anthony, Karen and Kevin from 11 Left Feet, and also Dave from the Eggheads. Would you please now leave the studio? All right, here we go. Jay and Robin, you're playing to win 11 Left Feet, £1,000. Barry, Pat, Steve and Judith, you're playing for something that money can't buy, which is the Eggheads' reputation. As usual, I will ask each team 3 questions in turn. This time, the questions are all general knowledge. You are allowed to confer. So, Jay and Robin, the question is, can your 2 brains defeat these 4 over here? You're better at dancing, are you better at quizzing? That's the question. Would you like to go first or second, Robin?
We'd like to go first, please.
Yeah.
OK, good luck. Your teammates are watching on. How many days did Tim Peake spend in space in 2015 and 2016? Was it 86, 186, or 386?
More than a year. Was it more than a year?
Yeah, I
thought it was more than a year.
Yeah, I'm open to that.
Which makes it has to be 386.
Yeah, I'm happy with that. Maybe it's too long, but let's go for it.
I'm sure it's more than a year.
Yeah.
OK, so we're going to go with 386.
386 is your answer. Eggheads, is that right?
Seems too long
I think
to me.
6 months.
6 months, you
So
think?
it must be 186.
Ah, the answer is 186.
Come on, Tim. A few more months than that, mate.
All right, Eggheads. In which year was British Rail, or as it was originally known, British Railways, established? 1748, 1848, or 1948?
Just after the Second World War, when it was nationalised, it must be.
Was that when it was
1948.
nationalised?
Well, it simply didn't exist. You just had
all different
You had
companies
Great
before
Western
that.
Yeah,
Railway
all
and-
different
Yeah.
divisions.
So
I think that was
1948.
post World War II Labour government.
Yeah.
Happy with that. We think that's 1948.
1948 is correct. Challengers, your question. Which country was the most common destination for UK citizens who emigrated in 2015? Australia, Canada, or India?
You seem pretty confident on this.
I said Australia before they even came up, the answers, so... Do you agree?
Go for it.
OK, we're going to go for Australia.
Australia is the right answer.
Yes.
Yes!
Well done.
All right. So you're level. That's very good. Now we need the Eggheads to slip up. What is the full first name of the comedian, actor, and knight of the realm, Lenny Henry? Leontine, Leonard, or Lenworth?
Lenworth.
Is it
I
Lenworth?
think I've heard.
Rather strange name, unusual name, but Lenworth. Everybody happy?
Yeah.
We think his name is Lenworth.
How do you know this stuff? Lenworth is right. All right, so your third question, and you have to get this right to stay in. Which actor won an Outstanding Achievement Olivier Award in 2000 for his role in the Keith Waterhouse play Geoffrey Bernard is Unwell? Richard Harris, Peter O'Toole, or Oliver Reed?
I really only know Peter O'Toole, but I don't know.
Is he any good?
I don't know. I just know the name.
Okay. I say go with the guy that you recognise.
OK, we're going to go with Peter O'Toole.
Peter O'Toole is your answer. We're on the edge here. If you've got it wrong, the contest is over. Peter O'Toole is right. Well done.
Go on. Awesome.
Brilliant. Okay, now we want the Eggheads to collapse. The Laccadive Sea is a part of which ocean? Pacific Ocean, Atlantic, or Indian Ocean?
Indian,
The Laccadive Islands are in the Indian Ocean.
Are a province of India. Are we all happy with that?
Yeah.
We think the Laccadive Islands are a province of India, and we think the Laccadive Sea is in the Indian Ocean.
If you're wrong, we go to sudden death. If you're right, the contest, brilliant contest today, is over. The correct answer is Indian Ocean. So we say congratulations, Eggheads, you have won.
Really good.
I said it with no joy. Yeah, honestly, what fun seeing you all. I hope you enjoyed it.
Oh yeah, it was
That's a great time, yeah.
Battling it out. Well done,
Yeah,
guys. That was
well,
impressive.
that just towards the end was nip and tuck there. Thank you at the back. Commiserations to our challengers. That was such a great contest today. The Eggheads have done what comes naturally to them. Here you are, you're back on your feet in Celebrity Quizland. Eggheads, you raised your game for the dancers, didn't you? It does mean the challengers don't win the £1,000 for the charities, so the money rolls over to our next show. Eggheads, very well done. I wonder if you're going to get back into your stride. Going head-to-head against the Eggheads today are Steve Collins and the Knockouts. Now, this all-star team has been brought together by a former world champion boxer, but can they land the knockout blow? Let's meet them.
Hi, I'm Steve Collins, former world boxing champion, and I've got a great team here backing me up today.
Hello, I'm Lewis MacLeod. I'm an actor and a mimic. And I am going to channel some of the greatest intellects in the world to get these answers right. And if it doesn't work, I'm going to cheat. It's going to be great.
Hello, I'm Nazaneen Ghaffar, weather presenter at Sky News on their breakfast programme Sunrise.
Hello, I'm Alex Riley. I'm a regular presenter on The One Show, and I also present the Classic Car Show on Channel 5. But I'm probably best known for my BBC Three documentaries, Britain's Really Disgusting Foods and Secrets of the Super Brands.
Hi, my name's Barney Harwood. I'm a composer and TV presenter. I interview lots of celebrities on Blue Peter, but I'm starstruck today because Dave is my favourite egghead and is a legend.
So Steve and team, hello.
Hello.
Welcome to the Egghead studio. Steve, have you got a battle plan here?
Absolutely, yes. Answer all the questions correct.
Have you worked out
And don't ask me any of them.
have you worked out who's going in on what subject or anything like that?
We're still debating that. There's quite a few experts on different subjects
Really?
here, yes, so we just gonna have to...
Don't big us up too much, please, Steve.
But Steve, I'm guessing you'd be sport, probably, would you?
No.
No?
No. I've studied the oppositions and I've decided to go for Irish nursery rhymes between 1964 and 1970, if that's available to me.
if that comes up, we'll put it your way for sure. And so anyone good on politics? Because sometimes that's the one. Oh, Alex, maybe you.
Well, I have been on the show before, I'm sure you remember, and I did do politics, but I got 2 out of 3, but it wasn't enough to beat the Egghead.
It's often a problem, that. Good luck, team. Every day there is £1,000 worth of cash up for grabs for our challengers' chosen charity. However, if they fail to defeat the Eggheads, the prize money rolls over to the next show. Now, Steve Collins and the Knockouts. The Eggheads have taken on 21 celebrity teams so far. They've beaten 20 of them. So they only lost 1, which was a couple of games ago, which means there's £2,000 for you to play for now. Would you like to try and win it?
Absolutely.
Of course.
Very good. The first head-to-head battle is on the subject of film and TV. So one of you against either Beth, Kevin, Steve, Barry or Dave.
I thought Barney this was one of your subjects.
Am I the captain?
I do like film and
You're the
TV, yeah,
captain.
but
Okay.
now that we're here making the decision, I don't know.
I think like is a different as knowing the answers.
I'm being modest.
I'm confident in Barney.
Yeah, I think
Going for this,
you're
yeah.
steeped
Yeah.
in popular culture.
Barney?
Steeped. I'm steeped, Jeremy. I think we're good to go.
Okay, now just tell me who.
It's got to be Dave. Has to be.
because he's your hero.
Yeah, I just want to be on telly with Dave as much as possible. Let's do it.
Barney, from Steve Collins of the Knockouts to play Dave. Tremendous knowledge, Dave, as he's known, from the Eggheads. And just to ensure there's no conferring, would you please take your positions in the famous question room? So, Barney, you're part of the presenting team on Blue Peter.
I am, yes.
Do you love it?
Yes. Every day is different. You never know what's going to happen.
I'm just trying to think of all the things you've done. What's the most fun? Stunt plane flying?
So on Blue Peter, they gave me the chance to fly an extra 360 aircraft at the Bournemouth Air Show. So I looped it, I barrel rolled it, and still to this day, apart from sitting with Dave here, one of the best moments of my life.
Brilliant. All right. Film and TV, Barney, your choice. Would you like to go first or second?
See, I've played the app, and every time I go second, I get the worst questions. So I'm going to go first, please.
There's no logic to it, but here we go.
Okay.
What is the name of the title character in the 1989 Disney film The Little Mermaid? Barney, is it Jasmine, Ariel, or Elsa?
It's Ariel.
Ariel's right. Well done.
Yes! We're off the mark.
On your way.
Pressure's on now.
Dave, the song We Have All the Time in the World is used throughout which James Bond film? Skyfall, GoldenEye, or On Her Majesty's Secret Service?
Right, I don't think it's Skyfall. I think that was just Skyfall by Adele. Thought GoldenEye was Tina Turner. I've got to go, I think it's the Louis Armstrong one, isn't it? On Her Majesty's Secret Service.
Well done, Dave. On Her Majesty's Secret Service it is. Back to you, Barney. Who plays the role? He is good. But you knew that, didn't you, Barney?
That's why he's here.
Yeah.
I want to see him in action.
Here's your question. Who plays the role of Rachel Watson in the 2016 film adaptation of The Girl on the Train? Emily Blunt, Rosamund Pike, or Keira Knightley?
See, now that I'm under pressure, I'm doubting myself, and I know the answer's Emily Blunt. But for some reason, I've gone to Rosamund Pike, and I don't know why. I'm going to go Emily Blunt with my first instinct.
So Rosamund Pike, I think, is in Gone Girl. Emily Blunt is the right answer. Well done. OK, Dave, your question. He's playing well. The former Coronation Street actress Michelle Keegan married which reality TV star in 2015? Mario Falcone, Mark Wright, or James Argent?
Now, before Beth joined the Eggheads team, I would not have known this. But what she said was, you've got to start watching Towie, Dave. Now, by the time I watched Towie, this person I think had left. It's Mark Wright.
Mark Wright is the answer. OK, Barney, Because of You, performed by Dexy's Midnight Runners, was the theme song to which sitcom of the late 1980s and early 1990s? Dear John, Men Behaving Badly, or Brushstrokes?
I can see him on the ladder with his paint pot and his brush. And this is well before my time, but I think I might have caught the end of this when I was a kid. I think it's Brushstrokes.
Brushstrokes is right. 3 out of 3, well done. Good quizzing.
Well done, Barney.
Well done, Barney.
Thanks, Dave.
OK, Dave. In 2016, Caitlyn Jenner had a cameo role in which award-winning drama series created by Jill Soloway? Transparent, Fargo, or Homeland?
I've not got a real idea on this, but when you said Caitlyn Jenner, Transparent sprung out at me, but I didn't think it was a drama. I thought it was a comedy. Could be with the others, but I'm going to go Transparent, please.
And Transparent is quite right.
Go on, Dave.
3 out of 3 for you both. Scores level. Was never going to be easy, Barney, was it?
Not against Dave. No, the man's a legend, but I'm happy with that.
All right, so it's sudden death now. I don't give you alternative options. Here's your question. Who played Frasier Crane in the US TV series Frasier?
He's always been Frasier. He's always been Frasier. Has he? Has he not? He has. Has he, though? Yes. How long's the show today, Jeremy?
Go on, give me an answer.
I'm going to say that that's his real name, and he plays himself.
Okay, that's wrong. Challenges? Do you know?
Yes, Kelsey Grammer.
Kelsey Grammer.
Ah, of course it's Kelsey Grammer. Can I change my answer?
Dave has a chance to take the round on sudden death. Danny John Jules played a representation of which creature in the comedy series Red Dwarf?
The one creature that I can think of is a cat, so I'm going to go cat.
Great quizzing, Dave. You're right. Cat it is. On sudden death, sorry, Barney, you've been knocked out by Dave, but you quizzed very well there.
It's all good. Kelsey Grammer.
Please return to us, and we'll play the next round. So as it stands, Steve Collins and the Knockouts have lost a brain from the final round. The Eggheads, they're all still upright over there. And the next subject for you is music. So who would like this?
Oh, that was supposed to be Barney. Barney was supposed to be doing music, weren't you?
Yeah, and I should have taken television.
So why don't you do music instead?
Right.
OK, Lewis.
OK.
Against which Egghead, and obviously can't be Dave. So it's Barry, Steve, Kevin or Beth?
Beth.
Very good. Lewis from Steve Collins and the Knockouts versus Beth from the Eggheads. He'll probably be doing an impression of you by the end of it.
Probably.
Be warned.
No, just you, Jeremy.
Please take... I can't wait. Please take your positions. Well, Lewis, we describe you as a voice actor.
Yes.
And it was somebody said to me, oh, you've got to put on Dead Ringers on Radio 4 because they've got the most perfect impression of you. And I put it on and it was you doing me. And it was off the back of the election or something, wasn't it?
That's right. Well, it's your worried voice, Jeremy. It's that voice you do. And here I am, standing on David Cameron's chin. What's going to happen here? Anything could happen.
And it's funny, I now feel very conscious of it when I'm on Radio 2, that it's the sort of barking out one word sometimes.
That's right. And then it gets very, very intense.
Yeah.
Very intense, but then very calm and quiet. Anything could happen at any moment.
OK, so Lewis, are you ready to roll?
I'm ready, Jeremy. Thank you so much.
I'm going to read it in your voice doing me, doing myself, doing me, doing you. So music, Lewis, would you like to go first or second?
I'll go first. Why not?
OK, good luck. Once a jolly swag man camped by a billabong under the shade of the coolibah tree are the opening lines of which song? Waltzing Matilda, The Star-Spangled Banner, or La Marseillaise?
It's Waltzing Matilda.
It is Waltzing Matilda, although probably the other two were quite tempting, were they? Just for sheer hilarity?
Well, I don't know about that. The Star-Spangled Banner. Great lyrics, great words.
You do any impressions, Beth?
No. I do a terrible Jeremy Clarkson.
Oh, that right. Come on then.
Let's hear it.
Okay, and like and on that bombshell. See, I told you it was terrible.
No, that's good though. That's good. Is that one of yours, Lewis?
Crime video.
OK, we're having too much fun. Here's your question, Beth. Kurt Cobain was the lead singer of which band? Small Faces, The Doors, or Nirvana?
Oh, the soundtrack to my teenage years. He was the lead singer of Nirvana.
Nirvana is correct. Back to you, Lewis. With which song did Petula Clark become the first British woman to have a #1 single in the US Billboard pop charts? Don't Sleep in the Subway, Downtown, or My Love?
I want to say Downtown. But don't sleep in the subway. Yeah, Downtown.
Downtown is correct. Quite right. Well done. OK, Beth, in 2013, which artist set a world record for the highest grossing solo tour of all time with his show The Wall Live? Is this Roger Waters, Dave Gilmour, or Pete Townsend?
Oh, I bet Dave's sitting there, head in his hands, screaming. It's Dave Gilmour. He's not screaming that.
Dave Gilmour is your answer. Yeah, well, Dave Gilmour was in Pink Floyd. Is he the right answer, Eggheads?
I think it's Waters.
Roger Waters.
It's Roger Waters, who was also in Pink
Yeah.
Floyd. Pete Townsend was in The Who.
Yeah.
So this is promising now, Lewis. Get this right, you're in the final round. Cornell Haynes is the real name of which American rapper whose hits include Hot in Here and Dilemma? Here is spelled H-E-R-R-E, okay? Is it R. Kelly, Nelly, or Dr. Dre?
I think it's R. Kelly. Yeah, I'm going to go with R. Kelly. I think it's...
Okay, R. Kelly is your answer. Little bit of a perplexed expression here on Barney's face. Barney, who is it?
Nelly.
Nelly. Nelly is the answer, Lewis. Beth has a way back in. Your question, Beth. Which singer born in Iowa in the 1920s used Moon River as his signature song and sang it at the 1962 Oscars ceremony? We're talking about Dean Martin, Tony Bennett, or Andy Williams.
One name is springing out to me more than the others, but I'm going to go with it. I've had a fantastic time, Jeremy. I've had a lovely day. Andy Williams.
Andy Williams is the right answer. Well done. So, level after 3 questions. We go back to you with sudden death, Lewis. I don't give you options. Which American band recorded the classic rock track More Than a Feeling in 1976?
Was it REO Speedwagon?
No, you're in the right zone, but it's Boston. Oh, I have a
Not great. Not great. Very disappointing.
Well, let's see what happens.
It's a fake result. That's fake result. It's not great.
Your question, Beth. Which song by Dire Straits includes the lines, "That's the way you do it, you play the guitar on the MTV"?
I think that's Money for Nothing.
What's your answer?
Money for Nothing.
Money for Nothing is the right answer. Well done, Beth. Sorry, Lewis. Been knocked out there. You were on the verge as well. But you've been beaten by our Egghead in a fascinating round. Please, both of you, rejoin your teammates and we'll play round 3. So as it stands, Steve Collins and the Knockouts have lost 2 brains from the final round. The Eggheads have not lost any so far, and your next subject is science.
This is you.
Looks like it's me.
The scientist in the team.
Yeah, I'll take science one.
Nazaneen, okay. Against which Egghead? And the 3 in the middle are Barry, Steve, and Kevin.
Eeny, meeny, miny. Steve, please.
All right. So Nazaneen from Steve Collins and the Knockouts versus Steve from the Eggheads. Please take your positions. Well, Nazaneen, you've done a lot of weather reporting, haven't you? Because it goes back even before your time on Sky.
Yes, indeed. I used to work for the BBC and for ITV presenting the weather, so it's almost been, I'd say, nearly 10 years worth of telling the nation what their weather is.
Very cool. OK, good luck here, Nazaneen. You're up against Steve. And would you like to go first or second on science?
First, please.
All right, your first question. Which of these substances is an antibiotic? Codeine, penicillin, or Botox?
I think the answer is penicillin.
Penicillin is correct. Steve, in the human body, what type of joint is the elbow? Ball and socket, hinge, or saddle joint?
I think that's a hinge, Jeremy.
Yeah, I could have been confused with ball and socket there, but hinge is right. I don't know. Yeah, what do you think, Nazaneen?
No, yeah, well, he is right.
He is right. He's definitely right. OK, your question. In which country is the high-tech industrial area known as Silicon Taiga? And Taiga is T-A-I-G-A. Mexico, Japan, or Russia?
I feel like the answer's Japan, so it's a complete guess. I'm going to go with Japan.
I'm afraid you're wrong. Russia is the answer, Nazaneen. All right, Russia's the answer there. Steve has a chance to go ahead. Who won the Royal Society's Young People's Book Prize for the 3rd time in 2015 for his book, Utterly Amazing Science? Robert Winston, Stephen Hawking, or Richard Dawkins?
I don't know. I really don't know. I mean, they're all well-respected scientists and they're all right. I don't know how child-friendly Richard Dawkins is. Stephen Hawking might find it hard to come down to that level. So it looks like I'm talking and saying Robert Winston. I don't know, but I'll try Robert Winston.
Eggheads, do you know?
I think it's Robert Winston.
Robert Winston is correct. So, Nazaneen, you need to get this one right to stay in. Considered a sign of good luck when spotted in their native Central and South America, what type of creatures are Calicor? And this is C-A-L-L-I-C-O-R-E. Wolves, butterflies, or hamsters?
Again, this is going to be a complete guess. Hamsters? They're cute, so...
Please be hamsters.
Hamsters. Do you know challenges?
I would have went with
Butterflies, I'm
thinking
going for.
butterflies.
I think butterflies. Butterflies is the answer here, Nazaneen.
Okay.
Butterflies is the answer. No way back in this round. Steve is in the final round. But you're not out yet. One more round to go. Please return to us and we'll play it. Okay, Steve Collins and the Knockouts have been bashed about a little bit here. They've lost 3 brains from the final round, 3 good brains as well. The Eggheads have not lost any so far. Let's level it up. It's sport. Who would like sport?
Well,
Let's see, Alex.
my captain is going to do the general knowledge round, so I will do sport.
Okay.
It's not my specialist subject, I'll be honest with you.
Alex on sport, TV presenter, against which Egghead? There's only Barry and Kevin left there.
Well, I'm going to try and protect my team captain, who may be going it alone in the final round, but I'm going to take Kevin because I think he is going to be the strongest general knowledge person. So if I can knock him out, then that'd be great. If I don't, there'll be no shame to being crushed into the dirt by Kevin.
You can leave me, Kevin. Kevin doesn't scare me. Yeah. Barry scares me. Because of the shirt he's wearing.
He's scaring us all.
Anybody who wears a shirt like that is brave and definitely scares me.
Are we going, Kevin? Are we? We are.
Yeah,
okay.
Kevin.
Alex from Steve Collins and the Knockouts taking on Kevin from the Eggheads, despite the shirt issue. To ensure there's no conferring, would you please take your positions in the question room? So you have been in this studio before, Alex.
Yes, I have. I still have nightmares about it.
But it was politics then, right?
It was politics, but there was a question about furniture and a question about David Cameron's children. And the other one was about politics, and I got that one right.
Oh, so you're still replaying the questions here?
I am. But I'm trying to put it behind me and focus on sport, which is a subject I know very little about. But Kevin may become complacent, and that's my chance to beat him.
Now, you did also, Alex, win an episode of Celebrity Mastermind, so I want to mention this. So we go on a high here into this round.
My specialist subject was Triumph TR sports cars, and I did particularly well on the general knowledge, but Steve decided he wanted to do general knowledge today and leave me to sink or swim in sport.
Well, it seems fair. Do you want to go first or second?
First, please.
Here we go. Good luck against Kevin, known as the Grandmaster. Which of these rugby union players is best known for playing on the wing? Martin Johnson, George North, or Paul O'Connell?
OK, I'm thinking the wing is something to do with the sides of the pitch, of a rugby pitch. You can tell I don't know a great deal about rugby. Rugby union, George North, I've never heard of him. Paul O'Connell, I've never heard of him, but I have heard of Martin Johnson. So I'll go for Martin Johnson.
OK, let's check with Steve. Do you know this one, Steve?
I would have went for George North.
He would have gone for George North, he says. George North is the right answer. George North. Alex, this is painful now. Steve knows it.
Cheers, Steve.
What's happened here? It's a clerical error of some kind.
Sorry, did I say Martin Johnson? I meant George North.
Kevin, Diego Costa has played international football for Brazil and which other team? Spain, Sweden, or South Africa?
Well, he made it, before moving to play in the Premier League, he made his name in Spain and qualified to play for Spain. He took Spanish nationality, so Spain.
Spain is correct. No cause for panic just yet, Alex.
Really?
Here is your question. The cricketer Fred Truman played for which county side for the majority of his career? Lancashire, Surrey, or Yorkshire?
Well, I am a Yorkshireman, so Fred was also a Yorkshireman. Yorkshire!
Yorkshire's right. Alex,
Yes!
well done.
I got a sport one right. Okay.
Steve, would you have agreed on that, or would you have
I
got...
said Yorkshire too, yeah.
Would it be better for you to say you would have got this one wrong?
No, I would have got it right. I said Yorkshire.
No, OK.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to help Alex feel better about the world. Kevin, the mixed martial arts fighter Ronda Rousey won an Olympic medal in which sport in 1998? So Rousey is R-O-U-S-E-Y. rugby sevens, judo, or synchronised swimming?
Well, the synchronised swimming conjures up a nice picture, but sorry, it's I believe she was a medalist in judo.
Judo is correct. Ronda Rousey. Alex, you need to get this one right. We don't want to have the repeat of the nightmares from last time. In 2008, which English darts player, nicknamed the Martial Dartist, became the youngest man to reach a PDC World Championship final? Is it Kirk Shepherd, Andy Fordham, or Ronnie Baxter? You must get this right to stay in.
OK, so I will be leaving the game after this question. I will be... So, Kirk Shepherd, Andy Fordham. Who sounds young? Ronnie Baxter, Andy Fordham. Ronnie Baxter. Let's go for Ronnie.
Ronnie Baxter.
Ronnie the
is your
Rocket
answer.
Baxter.
I'm afraid you're wrong. Kirk Shepherd is the right answer
Shepherd.
here. Alex, sorry. 1 out of 3, not enough to overwhelm Kevin. He's already scored 2, so you've been knocked out. Kevin will be in the final. In fact, all 5 Eggheads will be in the final round. Please return to us and we'll play it. This is what we've been playing towards. It is time for the final round, which, as always, is general knowledge. But I'm afraid those of you who lost your head-to-heads won't be allowed to take part in this round. So they're all from the challengers' side. I'm afraid that's Lewis and Nazaneen and Alex and Barney from Steve Collins and the Knockouts. Would you now please leave the studio? Steve, how does this feel to face the Eggheads? After the bouts we've seen you, Chris Eubank, Nigel Benn, what's this like?
This is intimidating in a different way. I think the pain I'm going to receive here today would be more mental than physical. I'm also glad to get rid of my team. They were weighing me down. lovely people, very handsome, very nice bunch. But you know, there's an old saying: light feet travel fast. So I feel
basically saying, I'm glad to get rid of the team. They're weighing me down. So we're thinking, okay.
Whatever he says goes.
Steve, you're now playing to win. Steve Collins and the Knockouts, £2,000 for charity. Dave, Barry, Steve, Kevin and Beth, you're playing for something that money can't buy, which is the Eggheads' reputation. As usual, I will ask each team 3 questions in turn. They're all general knowledge, Steve. Normally I say you can confer, but you're obviously alone there. The question is, can your one brain defeat these 5 that you're facing? OK, here we go. Steve, would you like to go first or second?
I'd like to go first, please.
Here is your first question, Steve. Good luck. Who won his 3rd Tour de France in 2016? Chris Froome, Bradley Wiggins, or Chris Hoy?
I'm going to go with Bradley Wiggins.
Bradley Wiggins is your answer. Let's see with the Eggheads. Eggheads?
Chris Froome. Chris Froome.
Yeah, Bradley Wiggins is wrong. It's Chris Froome. OK. Eggs, your question. Which of these famous novels takes its name from a location in John Bunyan's The Pilgrim's Progress? Vanity Fair, Middlemarch, or Barchester Towers?
Vanity Fair, everybody? Everyone happy with that?
Yep.
OK, we're all agreed on that, and it's Vanity Fair.
Vanity Fair is quite right, so they've gone ahead. And Steve, it's your question. Which classic movie was remade in 2016 with Jack Huston in the lead role? The Wizard of Oz, Ben-Hur, or Gandhi?
I'm going to go with Ben-Hur.
Ben-Hur is your answer. Quite right. Well done. Ben-Hur's right. You got one. Drawn level. That's good. Eggheads, Timperley, through which the Bridgewater Canal runs, is a village situated around 7 miles from which city? Liverpool, Sheffield, or Manchester?
Near me. So I think it's not Sheffield, it's not Liverpool. It's heading towards, well, just past Sale on the Metrolink. It's Manchester.
Well, my Mancunian correspondent assures me it's Manchester, so we'll all go for that.
Manchester is right. Got 2 out of 2 Eggheads. Back to our challenger, back to Steve. Steve, your 3rd question. You've got to get this right to stay in. Which is the only wife of Henry VIII to be buried in Westminster Abbey? Anne of Cleves, Jane Seymour, or Catherine Howard?
I've been there. I'm on a tour. I'm going to go Jane Seymour.
Jane Seymour is your answer. Let's just see with the backstage teammates. Who do you think it is?
I think it's Catherine Howard.
Catherine Howard.
Catherine Howard. Eggheads?
Jane Seymour.
Jane Seymour.
I thought she was buried in Windsor.
Yeah,
Jane
that's true.
Seymour.
Oh.
Everyone's wrong. It's Anne of Cleves.
Oh my.
Anne of Cleves is the only wife of Henry VIII to be buried in Westminster Abbey. So 1 out of 3 means there's no way back, and we say congratulations, Eggheads, you have won. It's hard against all 5, Steve.
History is I like history.
Yeah.
And I was convinced it was Seymour, but I was flipping back and forth to left, and I don't know why. But when the answer was given, I went, I'm wrong.
Yeah, that's all right. Well, your teammates got it wrong. Eggs got it. Everyone got it wrong.
No, Beth.
Oh, Beth got it right.
Well, I knew
Beth
Jane Seymour
You
was,
knew-
Jane Seymour was buried in Windsor. She's the only one of his wives to be buried with him, and he's buried in Windsor.
Right, there we go. All right, commiserations to Steve Collins and the Knockouts. The Eggheads have done what comes naturally to them. Their winning streak continues. You've lost only one of these celebrity games. Quite amazing. It means our challengers today don't win the £2,000, so the money is going to head to children in need to add to this year's appeal. Eggheads, congratulations. That was quite a streak against the celebrity teams.